And hello everyone, and welcome to the second edition of Rats Plays. This time it's a mini review, and this is for an Android game called Euro Truck Driver. Just a disclaimer, this is no European Truck Driver 2. Or European Truck Simulator 2, sorry. Or ETS 2 for short. Yeah, so let's get into the game. This is just a mini review. It's not going to be a full-blown review, so don't worry about that. And like the first Rat Plays was impressions video of Interstellar Pilot, this one is a mini review. So, as you can tell, you're in Europe, naturally. And I just paused the game. This is like the garage menu where you can change your truck if you wish, which I don't bother. I just use the standard default truck if I'm completely honest with you. I can't even go back because the thing's in the way. Hang on. No, I can't. So I just select that one instead. Can I go back at all? There we go, I have to do it that way instead, that's annoying. I can upgrade it as well if you wish, which, again, I don't bother. And this is your progress screen where it tells you how long you've been playing it for. And I'm doing quite well. I think the level cap is level 50, I think it is. And I've got tons of XP, lots of money. That's the distance I've driven and everything like that. And yeah, so I'll just turn the lights on. As you can't see where we're going. There we go. You can view it like that, but I like to view it from the cockpit because it's a lot easier. So straight away, the game, I must admit, has got quite a few bugs in it. The cars seem to want to kamikaze in front of you and below, not below, sorry, from behind. And it's the case of, because they collide with you, you think to yourself, oh well, I won't get fined for it. But oh dear, but you do, you get fined for it. The controls can be a bit, if I'm honest with you, a bit sticky. I'm using a tilt control, which is the one I recommend. We've got to tilt the phone. It's the best control setup, if I'm absolutely honest with you, because the normal controls are a bit pants. So I'm just picking up a load now. Or trying to, I should say. There you go. Yeah, sound wise, the sound's okay, if I'm completely honest with you. It's not greatest, if I'm honest with you. But it's fine. Like I said, not brilliant, but it's fine. Yeah, but it's got a lot of terrible bugs in it. Once I crashed and my truck got flipped over, and I thought to myself, oh bloody hell, what am I going to do here? And I do need to go to Amsterdam. And basically I called for the service truck to come and flip me back around, and I flipped and went right high in the air, like out of the map. And then I thought, oh, I'll probably fall back down again, and I did, and I glitched through the floor and I kept doing it. So I thought, so I had to force close the game to try and stop the glitching, and luckily it worked. So I was back to normal again. But yeah, it's glitches like that which can be game breaking if I'm confessing with you. The lightning as well on the night time can like glitch, like flicker. The light levels are the best, if I'm honest with you as well. Like on the night time, even when your beams are on high, you still can't 100% see the road correctly. It's just things like that. There's no point indicating or stopping at red lights, anything like that, because, well, the simple fact is that you don't get fined for it. The only thing you will get fined is when a AI car crashes into you from behind, and like I said, it's not you're doing, it's what the AI does. So there's no point trying to go for the perfect run delivery, because you can never do it, because somehow an AI car will always ram into you from behind and cause you $50, and that's it, you've lost the no damage delivery, or the perfect delivery, or whatever it's bloody called. So yeah, I'm driving along right now, and you can notice, you can see some like flicker effects like on that wall to the right. You can see it like it's glitching. This game is full of bugs, if I'm honest with you, but for the purpose of this mini review I had to show you guys. It's no risk to me, since the game was free. You can get it on the App Store, and I haven't put any money into it, and I don't intend to either. Because like it's perfectly playable without putting money into it. So I'm driving along, and at the moment it's okay, but I've noticed that the frame rate drops a little bit. It's not doing too bad at the moment, but it can sometimes slow down, which is annoying. I want to talk about the loading times. When you're in the city going out to the countryside, the loading time can take up to about 20 seconds. But when you're going from the countryside to a city, it takes less than 5. I don't know how that works, due to the fact that when you're in the countryside, the models or buildings and that lot is sparse. But when you go into the city, there's a lot. No, I don't want to share on fucking Facebook, so I don't normally swear, but that keeps popping up every time I go from map transition to a different part of the map. It's, well, annoying. So you think to yourself, well, hang on a minute, doesn't a city have a lot more buildings in it and more detail? And you thought that loading will take quicker, but it's the opposite way around for some reason. Another thing about the game is that the roads are a bit too narrow, and like I said, the AI likes to kamikaze into you, so that's not great. So that's why I like to go on the side of the road. Oh dear, and I've just crashed. This is what happens, and watch when I get SOS, right? Watch what happens. Oh, right, okay then. Now normally I get flipped into the air like it's like kamikaze time, but it hasn't done it this time for some strange reason. Oh, that's not too bad, isn't it? So yeah, graphics wise, it's okay, but it could be a lot better. The detail in the environment can be a lot better as well, but there's just too many glitches and there's too much pop-up, which, well, it can be quite distracting. And now like it's getting dark, I've got my head beams on full and it's still not very bright. Apart from that, you can put like with your wipers on and stuff like that, but I never bother. You can also chat using that walkie-talkie and ask for the weather and traffic and all that lot.
How's the weather up ahead?
And that random guy just randomly
You can't see anything in front of you.
says stuff like that, but I don't bother with that as well, if I'm perfectly honest with you. There's no point. I don't bother. So yeah, come on, brake. See, I've got my I had my finger on the brake button, and it won't even bloody stop. That's another thing. Sometimes the commands don't recognise your inputs, so that you can, like, driving along, you want to brake, and you got your finger on the brake button, and it doesn't register sometimes, so you end up crashing like I just did. So yeah, that's that. So the control is terrible, if I'm honest with you. See, I've got my finger on the brake button again to stop, but it still won't bloody brake. It's annoying, and the sound is terrible, if I'm honest with you. So it's a not really good game at all. And I've already arrived at my destination. Auto park, yes, and that's what I get as the status. So you can bonus park if you wish, but you only get like a measly 100 XP. It's not really worth it, if I'm completely honest with you. So I'll just save my game. So yeah, overall, not a very good game. Graphics I'll give about a 5 out of 10. Sound about a 6. Playability about a 4. And control about a 4 as well. Overall, I give it a 4 out of 10. Below average. But if you're curious and you want to check it out, it's on the App Store, it's free, so there's that. I suppose it doesn't cost you nothing. But yeah, I think the thing which completely makes the game less fun is just the terrible bugs and glitches. But if you're curious, check it out if you wish. If not, stick to games like American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator 2. They're the best for trucking sims. So this is a big black rat. I'm signing off, and see you again soon. Bye.